Hey plus ones, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome to Not Just Mommy Time. I do everything mommy lifestyle over here. I am currently 36 weeks pregnant. Yay, we made it. So as you guys can tell by the title, this is my 36-week update for you guys. It's gonna be pretty short. Nothing out the ordinary has happened or is different from my 35-week update. I am still having contractions. At this point, I think that they're getting more intense. So, I just had my doctor's appointment on Monday. So I thought I'd go ahead and get this 36 week out the way. So I had a doctor's appointment on Monday. Everything looks good. The baby looks good. I was not put on the stress monitor this week, but they did do the Group B test. Oh my god, you guys. That test is so uncomfortable. So if you guys have never had the Group B test before, the Group B strep test before, it is they take a cotton swab. So they swab your VJ and then they swab your buttocks, and it's not painful, but I'm gonna tell you, it is uncomfortable. It is not the most comfortable thing in the world to have. I have not gotten a call back yet saying that it was positive, so I'm just gonna take that as it was negative until I see my doctor on Monday again. But I've never had a positive Group B strep test before. They've always been negative, so I've never had a problem with that. But yeah, they are super uncomfortable. They don't hurt. It's just really unpleasant. Yeah, I mean, that's the best way to describe it. It's just really unpleasant. It's just really uncomfortable, but it doesn't hurt or anything like that. So I had that, and I was glad to go ahead and get that out the way. So nothing else happened at the doctor's appointment. I am getting closer and closer to my due date, you guys. Estimate, like, we are for sure on baby watch. We are for sure doing the countdown, you guys. We actually have 18 days, 15 hours, and 7 minutes until the baby comes. I am giving you guys by the I think that's by the induction date and not by my due date, because my induction date is actually a couple of days before my due date. So we literally have 18 more days, you guys, and my baby will be here. How crazy is that, right? Like, what? I will be holding my little one soon. I am so excited, so nervous. I'm nervous about the C-section. I'm so nervous, and I explained that in my baby plan video. So if you have not seen that, in my birth plan video, in my birth plan video, I talk about my C-section and why I'm nervous for it. So if you have not seen that video, please go check that out. Sorry for yawning so much. I'm so exhausted. I'm towards the end, so I'm more tired. And then I have my toddler, of course, so I'm not getting as much sleep, you guys, at all. Contractions keeping me up all night. Backaches keeping me up all night. Going to the bathrooms keeping me up all night. It's just, I can't sleep. I'm at the point where I'm just really uncomfortable. The bigger I get, the more uncomfortable I get. I feel like my boobs are getting heavy. I feel like my belly is getting heavier. I feel like I'm just done, you guys. Like, I feel so big and so uncomfortable. I cannot stand for a long amount of time just because my belly is so heavy. Standing for too long makes my feet hurt, makes my feet swollen. So you guys, like, I am just over this. I'm ready to have this baby. But of course I want it to be full term, so I want to go to 38 weeks. But at the same time, it's just like, oh man, I'm done. I'm pretty much still just dealing with the same stuff that I already told you guys that I was dealing with. It's just, the preterm labor and the false contractions, all that there. But outside of that, nothing else has really changed. The closer that I get to having this baby, the more anxiety I get. I get anxiety around having the baby. Getting anxiety around the whole C-section thing. I'm getting anxiety around leaving my toddler. My toddler is very clingy, more so to Dad than she is to me, which is okay. But she's very clingy, and she has not been away from either one of us overnight before. And I am nervous about leaving her. I don't know how she's going to take being away from me and her dad. Yes. Okay, hold on. I don't know how she's gonna take being away from me or her dad, especially her dad overnight. Her sister will be there, but at the same time, she has to go to school, so she won't be there all day, so she won't have her sister with her. So it'll just be her and the nana. So I'm really worried about leaving her. I'm really worried about leaving her. I don't know how she's going to react. So I've kind of just been debating on my fiance being with me during the day, and then at night he leaves and goes home to be with the girls, because I told him, like, as much as I want him at the hospital, I want him with our girls even more, if that makes sense. Especially with this one being so clingy to him. I'm just worried about her and how she's gonna deal with not seeing either one of us for about 2 days. If everything goes the way that it's supposed to go, like I said, my last C-section, I was only in the hospital for 2.5 days. That third day I got to go home. So if everything is okay with me, everything is okay with the baby, I will only be gone for 2 days. At the least. So I kind of just, want him to be with me during the day and then go home to the kids at night and get the oldest one off, and then him and the baby come and see me. I'm leaning towards that, but I don't know how he feels about that, because I know he wants to be with me in the hospital. I know he wants to be there, and he wants to bond with the baby, and he wants to help me at night. So I don't know how he feels about not being able to be with me in the hospital, because I know how bad he does want to be there. I'm just on the fence about it. We have 2 other kids, and this one being so young and clingy and never being away from us before, it's just... And then she's just really funny towards people. Hold on. She's just really funny towards people. Like, she's the sweetest, but she's just really funny acting towards other family members. So, I don't know, guys. That gives me anxiety just thinking about leaving her. And my fiance leaving her, so that gives me anxiety. So I try not to think about it, but I know it's gonna happen, but I try not to think about it. So that's something that we do have to sit down and talk about that I'm kind of avoiding, because I don't know. So stressful having a little one, and you know, you gotta leave them because you gotta go have another baby. But that is just what I've been dealing with for this. That's just what I've been dealing with this week, guys. Just a lot of anxiety, and I think the closer that I get to having this baby, the more anxiety builds up in me. Anxiety to have everything ready. Anxiety to make sure that, you know, I clean the house, and, you know, just, I have anxiety about after my C-section, if I'm going to have help, especially having a toddler and a baby, and not only that, but I have to deal with still getting my oldest off the bus because she's only in 3rd grade. So if I'm not standing outside to get her off the bus, they will take her back to school. So me having a C-section and then also having to deal with 2 kids, like me having to just stand outside. And I don't want to have to be outside with the kids. It's going to be cold. So I just have so much anxiety, you guys. I think that's what this week is for me. It's just anxiety week. But I think once the baby comes and I see everything come into place, I think I'll start feeling that. What? My baby, she's sleepy. She needs a nap, you guys. Excuse her little fussiness. She's just really tired. But that is it for this week. The only change really was I had the grippy strep test. Oh my goodness. Yes. So yeah, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. Not a lot has happened this week, so I'm just gonna go ahead and give you guys just a quick bump shot of what 36 weeks looks like, and then I'm gonna get out of here because my baby needs a nap.
On the grass.